So today, the 7-year-old boy that I reported a few days ago was missing was said to have been found by officials. Now, I don't know if he was found yesterday or today, but the officials said that said today they found him. That's the best way of putting it. So it was recently. Now, I'm glad. I'm happy that he is out of the wilderness. They reported that he isn't injured. He just is very hungry, and that's understandable. He was out in the wilderness for a little bit, so I really sympathize and am satisfied with him being in an environment now where he doesn't have to worry about where he's going to get food from. However, I'm a little dismayed by what apparently has been no type of repercussion for his parent or his parents. Now, I read the statements that his father put out after his son was found, and all I could think about, and just reading that and all of the things about, oh, I'm so sorry, son, and it just made me feel so disturbed that someone would willingly and knowingly leave their child behind in an area where you have no idea what could happen. I mean, I've situations where my little brother's 5, he's 2 years younger than this child here. I would never leave him anywhere by himself, not even in a theater or somewhere where he could get food knowingly, because someone could take him, something could happen to him. And it bothers me they didn't even think about that consequence. They just said, let's punish our son, but before we do that, let's go out of our way to just make it seem as though we're the good guys here. We tried. We were good parents. We didn't mess up. It's not what you think. I swear, it's not what you think. I mean, they have to know that people who read this story on CNN, people who see it on CNN, people who know of this story were invested in the child. And yes, we were all glad that he was found, but you can't just go about and not give them any type of penalty whatsoever. They knowingly left their kid in danger. I've heard plenty of stories about, I put my kid here, I put them there. Anybody remember Adam Walsh? A child left by himself got murdered. Now his mother left him at that game place for just a minute. She wasn't intending to leave him there for a long time. Point is, he still was left there and got killed. You don't. This is why you can't play gambles on your children. And it seems as though maybe I need to start spreading that story around a little bit more, because that's the whole reason we even had America's Most Wanted. It's just it was all because of that one case, and the host deciding that he needed to do something about missing people and fugitives and all of that. Now, let's say something had happened to this child. Was that going to be on some news station over in whatever wherever it was located? I don't know. Probably it was over here, and I'm just blown away. But it just seems no one is outraged. I know we're all glad that the kid's all right, but the parents put him in that situation. This isn't like, someone wandering off or whatever and, just going miles and miles away from home. They put him out there and he might have walked 2 steps or 3 steps. I don't care. He was still led to be out there by himself without any parents around, no food or water except to go look for it. And again, I don't know the terrain of that area, so it might have been just a random forest, or they said it was a mountainside. Even then, you still have stuff that's dangerous over there. What if he jumped off? Kids do things that we as adults don't get. Yeah, I've seen plenty of kids vandalize bathrooms. I just always and write little stupid graffiti in there. And I always wonder, why do you do that? And I never say it to them. But it goes back to that case of they do stuff that we as other people might not understand. Mm, it's really ridiculous, and I hope, just with every fiber of my being that if this man keeps his kid, he does not do that ever again. I mean, if he doesn't understand by now what just the danger he put that child in along, and apparently his wife did the same thing, although I didn't see any statements from her. If they don't understand the danger they put this kid in at this point after him missing for several days, I don't know what's going to be the case. Because I'm really not looking forward to reading another story involving the same family about the child is missing again or some other nonsense. I really, really hope this is just a little few day story that gets resolved and you never hear about the kid again or the parents again ever again because they all lived happily ever after basically. I really hope that's the case. And something tells me that it's going to be, so that satisfies me. Anyways, I'm done with my tirade. Have a good day and be safe.